Hi, welcome to my cooking channel. Today we're going to make a caramel bread pudding, more like a flan. This steamed pudding is so rich, velvety, silky and smooth in a creamy, rich caramel sauce, and it will melt in your mouth. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the caramel sauce and the bread pudding mix step by step. You can adjust the sugar level according to your taste. I am using 5 pieces of bread including the crust. We are not discarding the outer part of the bread. Please stay tuned. Let's go through the steps. We can slice the bread into small pieces or cubes. You can use a blender jar or a food processor to make the breadcrumbs. Pulse or blend for 1 to 2 minutes to get a sandy texture. We can add 1.5 cups of warm milk. Blend it well and it takes less than 1 minute. Now we are going to make the caramel sauce. Heat the skillet in medium heat and add 1/4 cup of sugar. Now we are adding 3 tablespoons of water. The first 2 minutes we cook in medium heat. We can stir well and dissolve all the sugar crystals. Now we can lower the heat and there's no more stirring. Now we swirl the pan until we get the desired color. Please make sure not to splash on you, it will burn your skin. The process will take 7 to 8 minutes or a maximum of 10 minutes. Once we reach the color and the consistency of the caramel, we can pour the caramel to a baking dish. Slightly swirl the dish to coat the sides. Adding raisins or candied fruits are totally optional. You can use candied cherries and papayas for the color theme and for the season. Add the raisins before the caramel sets. Now we are adding 1/2 cup of sugar, 3 eggs, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt to the bread mix. Now we are blending or pulsing the mixer well. We waited for 15 to 20 minutes for the caramel and the raisins to set. Straining the bread mixer to get a smooth and silky texture without many air bubbles. Now we tightly cover the dish with aluminum foil. You can use an oven method and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 55 to 65 minutes in a water bath. Today's recipe, we are steaming the pudding. Boil the water and carefully place the pudding dish over the water bath. Water should reach about halfway up the pudding dish. Though I set up the alarm for 45 minutes, it was not cooked all the way. It took almost 55 minutes to cook all the way. It's probably that I used a glass dish instead of a regular baking pan. Insert a toothpick to see whether cooking is done. Cooking will be completed if the toothpick comes out clean. Let it cool down for an hour prior to the unmolding. You can unmold the pudding by running a thin knife around the edges of the dish, and we slide the knife between the pudding and the pan. Now we cover the pan with a serving dish and flip the baking dish. Now we have a silky and smooth caramel bread pudding. We have rich colored caramel sauce running over the pudding and the raisins on the top. To share with you some tips of this recipe. Please check the description box for the ingredients. Babysitting is needed when you make the caramel. Once the sugar is melted, swirl the pan instead of stirring with a spatula until you get the desired amber color. If you strain the blended mixture, you will get a smooth and silky textured pudding without many air bubbles. Cooking is completed if an inserted toothpick comes out clean. Please let it cool down completely before you unmold the pudding. Just make sure not to overcook to avoid a dense texture or dense pudding. I'm hoping you're going to try this recipe and please let me know the outcome. I know the holidays are coming soon and this is a perfect dessert. You can serve this with some fresh fruits. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon with another great recipe and have a pleasant day.